trying to heal people that are like halfway to China.
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 Has anyone set up Pally Power yet?
No. Go for it.
Bob, go for it.
Yeah, which pie are we going by, dude?
There's different pies now.
The map should still be the same.
Something we were not doing efficiently Tuesday night was killing the tentacles.
Yeah,
A lot of people died from that.
I think a lot of folks were just really concerned with the spacing thing, and we're.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Let's try and divvy up the healers, one per group, not all of them in group 6.
It did feel like everybody was rotating too fast. They were running.
Exactly, that was what I was about to say.
Or
not. Hey, Divine, your Pally Power's locked. Will you do Wisdom for the mages and warlocks too? Or no, it's not locked anymore. Thank you.
I linked a pie in AQ40. Tell me if that's the one we're doing, because that's the one I was trying to do last time.
How about you link me a cherry pie?
That's the same exact picture.
Yeah,
Dude.
that's the same one.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the one
If
in
you
general.
video right above the one I linked, there's actually a different pie.
Oh, I think we've been trying to go by the one you linked though just now.
Maybe it's because it's a pizza pie.
Thanks, remove South.
Still needs a nature resistance pot. I've handed out 15 of them so far.
So you guys know we're using the pots when we enter the stomach. If you get put in the stomach, pop it.
Dude, I'll hand out all of them. You guys can take 2 of them during the fight, honestly.
Who's all going in on the stomach?
It's random.
We do
Yeah, it
not
just pulls you down.
Tanks go out immediately, so you hit that middle platform. Healers top everybody off, then they get out, and then DPS the tentacles up to 10 stacks, then they get out.
Well, hey, about the tentacles up top though in the first phase, just to be clear, like melee DPS, we should only be on the eye stalks. The non-eye stalk tentacles, the tank should be on, right? Because they can one-shot the DPS.
Well, I think it's only in the second part.
Yeah, it's only the big. There's a second phase, the big ones. That's all tank related.
So first phase, we can attack any of the tentacles.
Everybody can hit them. In fact, we're gonna have, if Nick's cool with it, we're gonna have the markers stay where they are, just DPS. The melee that are stacking on top of the marker, you're gonna look behind them and DPS the tentacles, then come back to the marker.
Yeah, so I think the big ones always spawn like they seem like they spawn in the back.
What'd you say, Condon?
Brett was saying in chat that he was scared of the big ones in the first phase, the non-eye stalks, and I was too. I was staying away from those because I thought that you were supposed to stay away from those.
No, we need to melt those things as fast as possible, dude.
I was killing the eye.
The big ones in the second phase need a tank, but not in the first.
So in the second phase tank, we're all stacking by the gong. Tanks need to stay there and tank those eyes. And then range DPS and DPS, like a small team, we'll go hit the I-beam tentacles from behind Cthulhu because we're going to be so far away. Probably range will be way better for that. And then melee DPS will do the other half that is closest to us for the little ones. The big one always has a tank on it. And that's why tanks need to like come in out of the stomach immediately so they can tank those constantly.
I do kind of like what Star's saying here. Just because the melee running back and around for the eye tentacles could be a little scary.
What do you mean?
Well, he's saying like phase 1 typically just the range do the tentacles. I don't just because like
he's talking about phase 2.
Oh shit, my bad. I'm reading 2 things at once. I was thinking on phase 1 there.
It's real important that we get those tentacles down in the phase 1 because that was another thing that was just murdering us.
Yeah, for sure.
Bro,
I just,
no.
I
All
guess the
D-
melee shouldn't be.
all DPS needs to instantly stop what they're doing and kill the tentacles. The big eye
Except for the
laser,
markers.
the big
Except
eye
for the
laser
markers.
is not that big of a deal. It's very slow. Like if you're getting hit by that, you need. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. That shit is real slow. Like I was running around playing around in front of it, so that's not a big issue. One of the main issues I saw was the tentacles were killing people. I watched one kill Chunky Milk just to see how fast it would kill him, kind of, and it like fucking killed him within like 3 or 4
Kind of.
seconds.
Also because he hates him.
Seriously, stop DPS in the boss, turn around, kill the tentacles. It takes 2 seconds, and then turn back around and keep killing the boss.
Yeah, they really have almost no health too. Took like a fifth of their health off with like a holy shock, so it's like a single rotation to murder them.
Remember that if you're a marked person, everybody is looking to you to know where they're supposed to be. So stay on the boss, stay in your correct position.
It really helps when we look at the graph and look at who's supposed to be to your left and who's going to be on your right. Just really helps. So just take a look and really remember who's to your left and to your right.
So
The
we
marks.
have all the melee marked that are going to be marked, right?
Yes. Yeah, it should be odd groups left, even groups right. So there should be 4 marks on the left, 1 mark on the right.
I need square on this side, blue square. You gotta come to this side.
Oh, also, I saw in Guild Faye was saying they could come. I mean, they'll have to get here on their own, but
Yeah, I whispered him. I told him that, if he wants to head out this way.
Little tentacles can be interrupted and they can be stunned as well. So counter spells, pummels, kicks, anything you got.
Oh, who
we
the
just-
fuck?
What the hell?
Dude,
Minus 50 DKP.
Oh my god.
What this?
They're roll buffs.
And all of our
Oh,
greater
we survived.
potions.
Res up.
How did I survive? Oh my goodness.
oh, it had to happen at least once.
Who did it?
Goodbye, buffs.
Yeah, who did do that?
Starts with a P and ends with beta.
Kind of hard to tell. See where anybody walked out there.
Yeah, I didn't see anybody either.
Chris
Chat.
Urban said she did it.
her
Yeah,
daughter
chat.
hit her
Cry on
keyboard.
it.
Well, not everyone lost buffs.
It's okay.
But we lost like 500 only to consumes.
We lost a lot.
Yeah.
I
okay,
honestly don't even know why I bother.
That does suck though.
I mean, the fact that that's only happened once and it was because someone's kid hit their keyboard is.
Well, it's a
Pretty
good
fucking-
reminder to stay here, but until we're ready to. line up.
I was gonna say for group 3, who has the icon over their head? Because I kind of scrolled through everyone and I don't see anyone in group 3 with a icon.
It's the con.
It's blue square.
He just died, that's why you couldn't see him.
Well, I guess let's rebuff. Still got some nature resistance pots. If you guys want some open trade.
What group does it say Threat Pig is in? Just this, for me, it says I'm in group 3, but
You are. Yeah, you are.
oh, okay.
Okay, group 4 needs a healer.
Tanks remove self.
What is
Chunky
Chunky?
Milk
has 3 healers.
Is Chunky a healer? I thought he was red.
Oh, he's the
something,
healer.
something.
Although we do have 3 healers in group 6.
Yeah, but if you really look, there's not. I mean,
Well, you can move one over there with Chunky. So it's at least two, I don't know. Just a thought.
Just so you guys know, the dark glare, the big eye beam, it does a 180, not a 360. So we were told by another guild that basically if the beam is nowhere near you, just stay where you are and have whoever's in danger move around the entire raid and get back to your original position.
The key to that is to run to the center, though, like where the melee is, and run around that small circle.
Right, in the black mist, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, essentially you want to collapse to the center, run your circle back to where you originally started, and then fan back out.
While you're DPSing the eye tentacles around you. So it's pretty much a kiting move for the ranged DPS. You need to look around as you're running. The eye beam is very, very slow, and the chain lightning doesn't happen. So it doesn't matter how close you are to anybody while the glare is going on. Just be mindful that you need to get back to where you were initially. So just remember when you walk in where you were when you're running around. But essentially, it makes it easier for all of us because we don't have to move the entire raid. We just have whoever's in danger move away from the beam and around back to their original spot while they're DPSing tentacles.
So we're not gonna end up 180 degrees from where we were. We're gonna try to end up.
So we're not going to move the entire raid. We're saying that the dark glare does a 180. So it goes
No, I know.
180 degrees, right? So let's say the beam is nowhere near my face. I will continue to DPS both the eye and the tentacles until it's somewhere near me. If not, then just the people that are in danger will walk around all of us. They will run around all of us, and they'll get back to the original spot when dark glare is over.
So we're
Does that
not.
make sense?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm asking is, so we're all trying to end up 360 degrees, not 180.
We
Yes,
need to
sir.
make
We
sure
wanna
that
be back
we need to make sure that everybody's on the same page if that's what we're going to do. So I don't know if that makes sense to everybody else or not.
I mean, let's do a ready check and.
Well, that leaves people running through groups and
It's fine. While the beam is active, he doesn't do the nature thing, the nature shot. So we don't have to worry about being 10 yards apart while the beam is active.
Yeah, so you're gonna, if the beam's gonna hit you, you're gonna run near the center, run around until you're back to where you were supposed to be, and then spread
While
back.
you're DPSing tentacles around you.
Yeah. So rather than everyone moving like a clock, we're all gonna move in, run around, get back.
Do you understand, Strick?
I do.
Yeah, I mean that seems simple. I just wanted to make sure everyone
It's a little confusing. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a little confusing.
it's a little
When I was told first,
Well,
I
the
was a
run
little
into
confused,
the
but
center was the missing part.
yeah, I don't think you need to. And honestly, since you have to DPS, I would advise you don't run back too much because the run is gonna be way longer. But just kind of stay in the middle and just look around you as you're running around. And it's very important that the people that are not in danger just stay exactly where they have to be. Just stay there. If you're DPSing, if you're a marker, just keep DPSing. Also, if you're a marker, try not to get too close to the eye. I got really close to the eye last week, and it did some weird glitch where it pulled me to the other side of the room, towards the beam. Has that happened to anybody yet?
All right, we ready?
Nope, I need mage buff.
Oh yeah, I don't have him buff either.
Lazy
I don't think anybody
mages.
does.
So everybody looked at the pie chart, right?
Know where
Yes,
you're
sir.
supposed to be, guys.
Please kill your tentacles in your section, please.
We're gonna let Span run in first, and then everybody stack on each other and spread out as we go in.
I need to get mana before we go in, please.
Waiting up.
Group 4 still need int.
Y'all want to wait until Span eats the first eye beam before we go in?
Hey, everybody, check your group.
No,
I'm just gonna bolt in there and then
you don't
I should be-
want to wait that long because then he'll get another eye beam off while we're clustered.
Bro,
He'll take the first eye beam.
We just need to be 10 yards behind him, like at least 10 yards behind him.
We all need to stack. Everybody
Yes.
needs to stack.
Yeah, blessing a light on the warlocks real quick.
Yeah, 1 second.
Can we get marks to their position so everybody can stack on marks?
Should be good.
Right.
All right. If we're ready.
We're not. We have people not even mounted.
Okay.
Mount up if you haven't already.
Does everyone have a mount?
Should.
Hold on. Give it 1 second.
I don't think anyone's in here that hasn't gotten one.
Can we do one more ready check?
Yeah.
It shows me that Little Goat is not mounted.
Yeah, I don't have a mount. Thank you.
Oh shit, Logo don't have one.
My
Run
rules
those little
suck
legs
ass.
off.
Right, guys.
That's right.
And does everybody know where they're supposed to go? If you don't, man, just whisper me. I'll tell you where to go. Nicola.
I'm gonna give him little goat a swiftness potion real quick.
All right. Looks good.
I would say Little Goat, you should probably make sure that you don't try to run with us as we run in.
I'm not. I'm gonna hang back a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's better to be behind than too close.
Just swap him out and put him in group 7.
Or I could just win a fucking mount. I want a mount.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say everyone has a mount other than you. I think now.
Put him in group 7. Switch him for El
Thanks.
Hansel or Star.
Star, if you don't mind
You
going.
just weren't here last week.
Star, go
Or
through forward.
Tuesday.
Logo, you
I was here.
closer to the stairs. So
I was here
you don't have
last
to go
week.
that far.
I meant Tuesday. Sorry.
I think before we
was
run
here
in,
Tuesday.
I think
Then
before,
how did you not get one?
Can we
Everyone
clear
did.
comms, guys? If you like.
I think
let's just-
before we start, we should designate who in your small group will take care of tentacles and who's gonna stack with the other DPS. Evod, you stack on me, green triangle, and Calexis take care of tentacles. Basically weave through the group and kill tentacles. If you're not killing tentacles, just stand in the back. Make sure you're aligned with green triangle. Cool.
Sounds good.
Awesome. And then each group look at your DPS and assess the same thing. Markers.
All right, guys. We doing this or what?
I'm ready. When you guys are. All right, let's do this. Heads up.
Get in there, guys. Stay spread out.
3, 2, 1. 4, 3.
I'm gonna be stacked on Parth.
Too close. We can spread out a little bit more, guys.
Move over a little bit.
We got tentacles in the back.
Calexis, walk behind us. Don't stack with us. Thank you. Just stay in the back of the room and then look for tentacles within our range.
4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2.
Tally, you and Parth are on top of each other, dude.
We're supposed to be,
There.
man.
Tentacles.
Okay.
Kill tentacles. All right, rotating.
Yep. Move. X and skull. Should end up right back where you were.
Hey, can someone mark that pig? The con went down, so we just don't have a blue marker anymore.
4, 3, 2, 1.
This ends in 5 seconds.
3, 2, 3, 4, 2.
Everybody should be exactly where they were when they started the fight.
Yo, sorry, there was a thing that spawned under me and I got knocked right into the
Tentacles,
middle
tentacles.
with the IB.
You should be 180 from where you were.
No.
No, exactly where you started. 360.
Alright.
Chris, go to the eye.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Span, stop moving around.
Fan, you shouldn't be on top of me.
You should be on Skull. Smackish, you should be on Moon.
Can you get wisdom on the boss?
Yes.
I got it, Nick.
Tentacles.
Get ready to move.
Oh,
Kill
we
these
don't
tentacles
know.
as you
Okay,
run,
okay.
guys.
Going
Kill them as you-
counterclockwise. Kill the tentacles and get back to your spots.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Got a big tentacle killing shit. Please murder him.
Group 2,
There's a
there's
tentacle on the other
in
side of
that
the room.
area.
Please DPS it.
There you go.
3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3.
Should be back restarted.
Yep. Everybody should be back where they started.
Parth, come over here.
4, 3, 2, 1.
What?
Back where you started in the back of the room.
4, 3, 2.
Got a big open space over here in the back of the room.
Oh, is that not where I'm at? Shit.
4, 3, 2.
You see the gongs in the back? Alright, keep coming around.
Oh, I got confused, bro.
Wisdom on the boss.
Yep, you're good.
4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2.
Blair.
4, 3, 2.
Counterclockwise.
Tentacles, everybody.
Tentacles.
3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright. Can get back to the spots. Your original spots.
2.
Come to the left of Skull X. There you go.
2, 1, 2, 1.
Max range.
4, 3, 2.
Great.
4, 3, 2, 4, 1, 3, 2, 1. 4,
Kill the tentacles.
2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1, 1.
Going counterclockwise again.
3,
Son of a.
Shit, I'm going the wrong way.
2, 1.
He dark glared right on me.
Got eye tentacles up.
3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Nice job.
4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Max range.
4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1, 1.
I want to see phase 2.
3,
Keep this.
2, 1.
Get the tentacles.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's get hit 2 times in a row.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Ah!
Yeah, we're a little low on DPS at this point.
4, 3,
I think that was a good try.
I like
Yeah,
the
I mean,
strat. It wasn't. It was kind of confusing.
Yeah, yeah, that strat's kind of bogus. I say we just.
No,
run around,
honestly,
like-
that strat's really good. I think. I think people were just confused on what we were doing.
Yeah, once you know what you're doing, it's the easier strat,
Yep.
believe
Yeah,
me,
let's-
because you
No,
can
no.
just see you can see where you're supposed to be at all times. That doesn't change anymore.
I
Like
just think,
people,
I just think the
someone
way
called
he,
out-
I think he over-explained it, but we're definitely going to use this strat. I just think he was over-explaining it. I think it's a lot easier than what he was saying. You simply just move away from the beam and then just get back to your original spot. It's really just that simple. Also, the tentacles can be 2-shot. There should be
Yeah.
no excuse for tentacles being up. I 2-shot a tentacle.
The eye stalks take
2000
longer
live.
than the tentacles.
The eye
What's up?
stalks are not priority. You should be on the tentacle, the
Stalks
eyeball
kill
ones.
The eye stalks are the ones fucking
Y'all
people
are
up.
the priority.
Regardless,
y'all
they're
are-
so easy to shoot down. They should all be down. There's
Immediately.
just one fucking shot.
I'm just saying that the eye stalks are not one shot. Like the tentacles pretty much are. The eye stalks are like a little more meteor.
Not maybe not for you because you're a paladin.
It takes about 6
Well, if that's the case, then the rest of the DPS sucks too because there's tentacles up everywhere, or the eye stalks are up everywhere.
I mean, there's gonna be 8, and there's 35 of us, so it's no excuse. We should
Just
be
re-
taking them down.
just remember that you should not be moving from your area to go fight something else. Like unless the I beam's up. The I beam's up. Do
Wrong way,
whatever you
Brady.
do whatever you want as long as you end up back where you were at the beginning when you stand.
And
But when the I beam is not up, though, you need to stay in your area and only kill the eye stalks and eye tentacles in your area.
And also, like I said before, I'm gonna say it again. If you're a marker, please speak to the people in your team. Make sure they know what they're gonna do. Evod and I stack, and then Calexis is thing he can, and it really helped us. We pretty much had it in the first 2 seconds.
All right. Did you don't mind if I'm just gonna? Can I cliff notes this for everyone just real quick, like all together? My understanding, just so maybe, like in a simple.
If you think you can explain it better, go for it, man.
I'm not saying I can explain it better. We just got
No.
3 people explaining it. I think.
Yeah. Y'all got to clear it out, man.
All right, here we go.
You can't go on long explanations about the whole raid to everybody. You got to tell specific groups exactly what specific groups are doing.
Yeah. Okay. So here we go. All right. So we know how to start. Span goes in. We follow after. We spread out into the groups we're already assigned.
That's how you lose people. You got to tell specific people what they're doing.
Yeah.
All the groups kill the fucking eye stalks. That's it.
Hey,
Stop talking.
Can y'all just let me do it, please? Thank you. All right. So we run in, we spread out into our groups. You should already know what they are. When he does, you kill the eye stalks only in your group when the beam's not on, right? You got to stay 11 yards away from each other. Then when the eye beam starts, you're only moving when you need to move away from it. You don't just start running right at the start. When it gets to you, you're just going to run around all the way back around to where you started originally, 360, killing the eye stalks and shit on your way. That's about it.
Correct. That is 100% exactly what needs to happen.
I would add something to it that people weren't doing is the running all the way around. I saw a lot of people running away, and then when it stopped, they would run back the way they came.
Well, honestly, if it works for them, I don't see a problem with it as long as they're.
It gets a lot of people stacked up, and as soon as the eye glare stops, then he'll do a beam and kill a bunch of people that are there. While if everybody's slowly moving around to the other side, they're already in position by the time it's done. There's not a bunch of people running back.
Right. So if you
Just
need to move,
clarify one more time, we are not shifting to the other side of the boss or anything like that. This whole fight, if you start in one sector of the room, you're going to stay in that sector every single phase of the fight, or not every phase of the fight, but until phase 2, you're going to stay in that same spot.
Yes.
When the I beam comes around, you're going to run all the way around the boss and get right back where you were. Easy.
So when you run around, don't you don't have to go slowly. Like book it, get back to your spot. Like go around, hit stuff on your way there, but move. You don't need to go slowly.
Yeah, wait until the beam gets to you. Then just get closer to the boss and run around. Don't stop and do stuff. Just do shit until it gets to you, then run all the way back to your original spot.
Essentially, if you start moving, don't stop moving.
Parse.
Look, I guess I missed the part where we were going back to our original spots. That's why I was out of spot last time. But yeah, that's fine. But I'm wondering, with the amount of melee that we have and all of that extra running around, we need to do something, man, because we have like 10 warriors.
So
I just explained that. I said if you're marked, which you are, you need to delegate it within group 2, which is Kondo and Tally, the 2 melee DPS in your group. Which one's gonna stack on you? And which one's gonna clear behind you?
I'll yeah.
Well, I've been clearing and Tally and him stack on each.
Perfect.
There we go.
So Fel needs to do
Conway,
the same. Nick needs to do the same. If there's 3 melee DPS in their group.
Also, don't wait until the beam gets close to you. This is a lot of situational awareness. You need to see where it is, see if you think you need to move, and as soon as you know you need to move, move. Don't wait until the beam is like up your ass.
Yeah, and don't follow too close behind it because it moves backwards right as it ends.
Okay,
I think we got the beam down this time, guys.
Yeah.
As I was running around, I got knocked back by those tentacles spawning twice and really slowed me down. I almost didn't get back around in time.
That can happen, but it's better to run the outside of the room if you're going a long way because they don't spawn there as much.
And just to repeat, don't be too close to me when I run in there. We lost like 2 people last time in the beginning.
Is anyone confused?
Melee, please be sure to turn around and kill tentacles, or just like that's what I do when I'm DPS in the eye is I just have my camera turned completely around and I'm just staring behind me watching for tentacles.
So the
Tanks
tentacles,
remove south.
just know though that the tentacles, when the I-beam is not up, it only takes like 2 shots to hit them. So if we all group up, we take a chance of getting hit by that chain lightning too. So if it can only be 1 melee DPS, that'd be perfect.
I think if the tentacle targets you though, it incapacitates you.
It
No,
slows you
not-
down a lot, yes.
Yeah, I don't think it like incapacitates you. At least I think it just it slows you.
The little worm thing eats you across the map, but other than that, you get slowed a little bit.
Where's Care?
I'm coming right now. I'm here. If you have a mark on your head, you need to have the range 11 thing up, and you need to be staying in your spot, in your sector, in your slice of the pie.
I think we just there was some confusion on what strat we were doing there. I think that was the main problem though.
Yeah.
Because someone even yelled out, "Go 180." So I think we got it. We just got to get some tries in.
Sure. No, you just type range 10 or range 11 / range 11.
Who would you guys want a soulstone on? Tank?
Yes.
No, I think it is tied to DBM actually.
Yeah, I realized I didn't actually have DBM the first time I was doing this, and I didn't know what the range was. I just got it from like right after.
Yeah. One on span and one on op. Those are going to be the 2 tank and the tentacles that come up in phase 2. Waiting on 2.
I do think we've kind of made it sound more difficult than it is though.
Yeah.
You nutshelled it pretty well. Just if you start running, don't stop. Get to your original spot, and just this is a lot of everyone has to pay attention to the eye and know when they need to move. And this is dependent upon yourself, not someone calling it out.
Could you imagine trying to call out for 40 people?
Ridiculous. All right.
We talked about it, but yeah, it just doesn't work.
All right, Span, you ready?
I am.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea for someone to call out when the glare's getting at almost 180.
Hold on, before
Just
you
in
pull,
case.
man. Can I have Loot Master? Thanks for telling me.
All right, let's do this. Do not be too close to me. I'm running in.
Good call, Nate.
Go, go, go.
Oh, I'm Loot Master.
I think so. Yeah.
Get away from Span.
I just got hit for 54k.
4, 3, 1.
I took X.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Moon's also down.
3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3,
Wisdom.
2, 1. 3.
Spooks, you're in the wrong place.
Group
Don't
1, you're good
count.
right where you're at. You don't got to move. Kill tentacles, please.
He's almost back to his original position. Fair will be ending soon.
Marcus, you should be on moon, man.
Tentacles.
You can stun the tentacles.
Legal, are you in the right spot?
So Care died.
You're not in the right spot, dude.
Closer to X. Leo.
You should be all the way at the last pillar on the right.
Tentacles.
Instead, I ran that. I didn't stop there.
Right there, though. That's good.
Go back to where my skeleton was. Is
Kill tentacles. Group 1 move. Group 2 move. Should be Group 4 moving as well. Kill tentacles.
goddamn mind play.
Can we call it? Yeah, probably just wipe it up so we can get another attempt in.
Yep. Let's go. I think it was an early pull, or people just weren't ready.
Jump into the
Jump on the I-beam, guys. Just
I think it's just we just gotta get tries in. I think we'll get it.
We really have to master that pull. I got hit twice, and the third one went to someone else.
Yeah, it's just the run in is a big pain in the ass from basically everyone says that.
Is there a safer way?
well, I think
really.
we heard like a hold up beforehand, and then like we just two different things. Like
Mhm.
then
Like-
we're going in, and it's like, oh shit, okay, all right.
Yeah, you
If
can't
you-
hold up though, because then he'll beam someone behind the wall and
It
kill
might be good
everyone.
to do a timer, full timer.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you guys kind of give like a heads up, everyone's buffed up. We got like the verbal, everyone's kind of ready to go, and then maybe do the ready check, and then as soon as everyone's ready, yeah, have maybe like that raid lead countdown thing. I don't know if that's possible, and then so everyone's like really aware at that time, and then you just have everybody good to go from the green ready check as well.
Yeah, timer is a good call because you got to run in as soon as you can. Like as soon as spans like 10 yards, which is nothing.
I mean, do I only get 2 lasers and then it picks whoever the fuck it wants?
Well,
That's why we gotta
after everybody gets in, you're only really guaranteed the first one because it's going to hit the first person it sees, and then after that, after everybody else is in, it can hit any one of us. That's why we
So-
got to spread out as soon as we
Right.
can.
Yeah, and that's why we got to get in there quick because we don't want him picking. us
Well,
while
I
we're so
mean,
clumped.
if everyone blitzkriegs in there, then they're going to get hit by the same chain lightning, like what happened.
That's why
They
we
have to
do
be-
a raid timer, and you go in at the right time before the end of the raid timer, and we all go in at the end of the raid timer. Does that make sense?
The difference
you
is
go
like
in a second before, and we go in when the raid timer's up.
Yeah, the difference is like a second. Yeah. Because like if we hesitate even a little, we won't get far enough in, and we'll still be clumped.
And it'd also probably be a good idea to make sure everyone's got their nature protection on and have it on cooldown for the fight.
Well, we did a ready check. That's what we do.
Yeah, but since it's so time sensitive, I think a timer makes sense.
No, yeah, we'll definitely do that.
Your poisons are about
do
to
both.
expire.
What do y'all think about putting rogues on the eye tentacles? Because it looks like those only pop up when he does his laser beam ability.
I think the tentacles come out every 20 seconds.
Well, I know he spawns like a whole array of them when he does the beam, though.
Yeah, it's not just it's not tied to the beam.
Yeah.
When it's on the beam, everybody should be just killing all the tentacles they see.
Can
Well,
we stun
definitely-
them, though? Can rogues stun them?
You can.
Is the question.
Yep.
So could we have rogues immediately stun those eyeballs? The tongue looking ones, are those that big of a
They
deal?
just
I
kind
know
of
they do
slap you and
knockbacks,
then
but-
stand there.
Right. Yeah.
The mind flay's what killed me, the eye tentacle.
Yeah, well, anyone who has a stun should be stunning them.
Everybody who can stun should be, yes.
There's 8 of them. We're split into 8 groups, so we kill the one in your quadrant and then help out around you. It should.
I think the biggest issue right now is our positioning because we lost so many people to chain lightnings that at that point we couldn't really handle tentacles.
Yeah.
And it's mainly DPS. We have a lot of melee DPS. Sorry, melee DPS. We have a lot of melee DPS, so we really need to know where we're gonna stand, guys. Like, just don't be shy. Just say if you really don't get it.
It's very clear, whatever group number you're in, you are standing behind the person with the mark in your group. That's all. Never stray from that pattern.
Yeah, it's not a DPS race. It really is just about positioning.
Does everybody who has a mark understand what they're doing? Like it's okay if you don't. Just we want to make sure that everybody understands what the plan is, and it's important for
you can
the
have my
marks
mark.
to know what they're doing.
You have my mark.
All
Cameron.
right.
In the case of Group 3, the Khan needs to assign one of either Threatbag or Eilish to stand on him. Just one person on top of the marker, no more than one, or else the chain lightning will kill the third person. Third person needs to hang in the back. Just relax. Just relax and kill tentacles. That's it.
On this entrance here, though, like we all need to be near this doorway. We've got to get in there as quick as possible.
We got to stack as tightly as possible, and then let Span go in, take that first beam, and be a little bit behind him, and then fan out. But we have to stack together.
And we only need to be a little, just the 11 yards. Like, if we're any further, like, it runs a risk of us getting chain lightning before we can spread out.
You're not worried about him picking another target right behind me and hitting like 13 people?
Well, the thing is, though, how else do you do it, Span? Like,
I don't
that's
know.
the only option you have. He should hit you with 2. It seems like he's done it every time.
As soon as we get in the doorway, like down this ramp, we need to start fanning out, and everybody needs to pay attention to their DBMs, their range, and make sure they're not 11 yards from each other. So,
Yeah.
but we stay grouped up on the entrance in.
Yeah,
So
because
like
we can't
right
trickle,
beyond you.
or he'll pick someone behind the door and then just hit everybody who's waiting to go in and kill them all. So we kind of have to go in all at once.
Span, how much nature resistance are you wearing?
One of your weapons.
I got a buff. I'm at 210 right now.
Oh, that's pretty good.
One minute. No 45 seconds.
Just to test it.
This is the test.
Don't run in 30 seconds.
Don't run in. Tanks or move south.
Okay. We are not pulling in 20 seconds.
At gold take, someone runs in.
Not pulling. Do not go in there.
All right, here we go.
4,
No.
No.
2, 1.
I'm hiding in the other room.
How are we looking? Are we ready?
Y'all need to get up on the doorway area. Like all the way up
Wasn't
here,
gonna be
stacked up here.
That door, that was happening.
Well, you do you do want to stay 11 like 10 yards away from the edge of that doorway too, because as soon as he's visible, his chain lightning
starts.
could get span.
He starts the cast though. He doesn't. The cast has a cast time.
And I got a mount, so don't worry. Are we doing this in 20 seconds?
The last ready check.
If we're ready, yes.
Well, let's do the countdown after with the ready check.
We did. We did that.
Y'all get closer. Y'all get close.
Get really tight.
Get tight to the door.
Get ready,
closer to
guys.
the door. Everyone.
All
closer
right.
to the-
Run in.
Go.
Spread out.
Oh, good.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Hearth, move over.
Am I not stacking? I'm not stacking?
No, you
Not
should
with-
be on. You should be on me on X.
Keep it going. That was a good start.
3, 2, 1.
Mac, get the fuck away from me.
2, 1.
Rika, stay behind me.
Kill me.
Stay behind Moon.
Parth, when he had his eye on you, you shouldn't have run. We're supposed to be stacked.
Tentacles. Stun those shits.
We can also interrupt.
When you're good, you can do that.
I was getting from like tentacles from like across the room.
Watch for the laser.
Yeah, they don't really have a range. They'll just pick somebody anywhere.
Moon group, you gotta just remember where we were.
Thicon, get to my left. Get to my left, brother. That's your right. There it is. Spread a little more.
Back to positions. Kill tentacles on the way. Stun them and shit. Interrupt. Good.
Red beam is
Tentacles.
Group 1, you're good. Kill tentacles.
Stun. Interrupt.
So you know, Blessing of Freedom removes Mind Flay because it's got a slow attached to it. Dark Glaire's ending, spread out.
Tentacle.
4, rotating and interrupting and stunning.
A lot of tentacles up still. Kill the I-beam, dude. There you go.
4, Got a loose tentacle over here.
Group 1, I think you got to move. And Group 2.
Tentacles.
So, do we call it?
Yeah, I would call it, guys.
All right, we're getting closer, man.
Everyone, run into the I-beam. Get it, it's beautiful.
So one thing that I noticed in that last attempt is that when the I-beam is finished, we still have people still scattering around trying to get to where they need to be. They should be much closer to where they need to be when the I-beam's finished.
All right, so here's the easiest way to deal with that. You see the I-beam, it starts casting. You figure out which way it's moving. If it's moving towards the right, you book it the other way, all the way back to where you were, and then you start doing shit. If you see an tentacle on the way, kill it, stun it, do something. Otherwise, if it's going away from you, don't move, kill tentacles.
Yeah, I still see 3 people, getting hit with the beam, and it shouldn't be more than 2 people at a time.
I'm just noticing a lot of DPS dying first, man.
Yeah, it's melee,
It's
dude. We're
the
too melee
chain.
heavy.
It's the chain thing. People need to stay 11 yards away.
Do we need
So the marked person is gonna be in the front hitting the big ass eyeball. The person that is not the primary melee, they can stand at the edge of the dark circle and just literally sit there until they see a tentacle.
Let's name people. Let's assign specific people to stand right outside of that dark circle.
Those people are assigned by being an unmarked melee.
Yeah, if you're in the group and you're a melee and you're not marked, you don't have a mark on your head, you should be focusing. Like, you shouldn't really be.
So are we saying that we're not stacking anybody in melee?
We don't have to. That room is huge.
I mean, I
Honestly,
get that, but we're losing a lot of DPS by doing that.
I would rather lose a DPS in phase 1 than have 20 people dead in phase 2.
I mean, maybe it's a better idea to just have them fucking stand around. It'd be a little slower, but if everyone lives, it's worth it.
And if they get the eye tentacles down faster, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
So only 1 or 2 people y'all want on the eyeball.
1, the person marked.
Because, I mean, dude, it just seems like, even with the chain, man, like me and Span are stacking up on each other, dude. And if I get hit with more than one of those, I'm dead. You know?
Yeah, if there are 3 people in a chain, you're all dead.
When I saw somebody die, like in your group last, it was because 3 people got hit and people are jumping around, and I don't know if that's getting knocked around by those tentacles or what.
Yeah, this identifies that and fixes it, because there's not going to be any way that you're going to be linking 3 people to begin with, because the secondary melee is going to be at the back edge of that dark circle, like 12 yards away from anyone else.
All right. So each group. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
I
I
was
was
gonna
just going to say, make sure that we're putting the people that are in the middle. Let's do like prop paladin, like deep prop paladin. I mean paladins, warriors.
Thanks. Yeah, we should have our highest DPS up by the boss, actually doing damage to him. For sure.
So switch in my group 5. Switch me with Evad and just have Evad be on the eye, and I'll take care of tentacles, and I'll have Calexis just stand all the way back, just chilling.
Sounds good. What mark are you? I think you're.
I am green triangle.
Yeah, and I mean, honestly, I need somebody in group 1 that will do it with high DPS. Double if you want to.
No. Group 1, you already have 2 melee DPS, so you should just have spam in there, and you take care of tentacles, or just stand up.
I shoot tentacles when they're there.
Well,
only the eyeball once every few times.
That's okay. That's okay, brother. We're just saying like melee DPS. Don't take any offense to it. We're just saying that
Oh,
melee
no.
DPS are stacking and taking damage. So I've heard from other people that if it's just too complicated, just to leave the melee DPS, the extra one, just out of the fight. So you're just gonna stand all the way out in the outer ring and just literally rotate and just watch and face 1.
So the healer should be in the middle of the big ass room, like between the black spot and the pillars in the back. The middle should be all the healers, so we have the most range on everybody else. And then like your caster DPS should be at the very back.
You want to utilize group 8, Nick? Maybe put a couple melee in there.
Oh yeah, we're not even doing that. That's true.
That's a good idea.
I wanted to spread it out like I was trying to spread it out the other way, but yeah, I mean, honestly, can we leave Op back where she was though? She was a mark for a group.
Although 8 will need a healer in the group, right?
yes, but we have enough.
If it's not going to be like a full group, we can make up for it on either side.
Is Op going
Yeah,
to be DPSing?
Because group 6 is right beside him, and we got.
Oh, I'm
we're-
tanking. So, I mean, I guess she should probably stay in the middle ring.
Let's put Brady up front.
Is there a pair?
It's over here on the right side, repair bot. Thank you. I think this strat's going to work, so just to clarify, one DPS is going to be on the boss, and if they don't have the marker, just call it out, and I'll put your group's marker on the person on the boss. If you're in a group and you're a melee DPS, don't have a marker on your head, you're going to stay for tentacles. And this is to keep you from dying from too many I-beams.
Oh, also, I just wanted to say, because Blessing of Freedom does remove Mind Flay. So you can use it as, like, just throw it on someone who's got it. It'll take it off of them.
Alright, and cool. Group 1, you guys are going to follow Parth from now on because he does DPS. And Parth is going to be on the boss, and you're going to be out in the middle, tanking. And then Group 2, Tally, do your thing. I'm going to be in the middle, chilling.
Can everybody get over here so I can bow?
We might need a group marker for 8.
Yeah, okay.
Tanks move south.
Let's put Fail. Let's switch Fail and Elish and Fail.
Okay, that works.
Just to clarify, I am not DPSing the boss. I'm just sitting back waiting for tentacles.
Fail had a mark on him already.
Yep, Fail, you're going to be in Group A with Circle. I'll put a star on Spook. Spook, you'll be up front DPS and the boss.
Yes, Peyton.
There.
Yeah, you're right.
The markers are.
So I'm done with Group 8 is going now, right? Or Group 7?
The markers on 7 and 8 are backwards.
Alright, so I'm just taking Fail's place where he'd be.
Yeah, you can be on the left side near the stairs. Fail, you're going to be on the right side near the stairs. So you guys are just going to be right in front of us from here.
Blue square, you gotta come over here.
Yeah, and Star needs to go the other side.
Let's go. Should be on the left.
My marker's off.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's Parth. He's fixing, doing something.
Okay.
Be on the left side.
Ooh, Elish, be careful.
Jesus fuck.
You gotta go around the doorway.
All right, everybody's ready, dude. Let's do this.
X needs to be on the other side.
X on the other side?
Skull
X
needs
on the other side.
Skull, sorry, Skull.
I need a countdown before I run in.
Don't get close to the door, guys.
2 countdowns
Yeah,
here.
let's give it 30 seconds, not this one.
Alright, the 30-second.
The less time it takes you to run in, the better. So the closer you are.
Alright, get ready.
5, 4, 3,
Stay the fuck away from me.
1.
Get in, spread out.
Stay away from spam. Stay away from spam.
Ah, damn. We did not stay away from spam.
Wow.
Just wipe it, man.
Just,
Just wipe
yeah,
it.
just redo it.
The hallway if you want to be rest.
I mean, we can just all stack.
It's an easy part to fuck up.
Span, did you stop running there for a moment?
No, I got it. It kicks me off my mount, so it's like you just can't be too close to me.
Should never be more than 10 yards like from you, or you should be more than 10 yards from you.
If your corpse did not make it to the top of the stairs, you have to run back.
At least the run's not that long with the teleport.
You do have to die, by the way. It doesn't reset, so just try to die a good death near the door. You have to be within line of sight to get laser beam.
Anybody stack on the door. Oh my god, shifting removes that too. So anything that removes the slow will remove that freaking eye beam.
So, anyone got their free actions on them?
Start buying faps.
Run and die.
Well, I only have one more mongoose left.
Ellis, go ahead and run in and die.
Smack is
There you go.
running.
Somebody said this was easier than Twin Imps.
Once you get it down, it will be.
Yeah, the thing is, in general, right? Everyone has their thing they struggle on.
Our
I don't
guild is
know.
dumb.
I got hit for 200,000.
It seems like there's a lot of randomness here. Like Twin Amps is pretty straightforward. Like if
Like, I'm just saying, running in, he said, "Don't stand too close to me," and like a whole group of people were too fucking close. Like, our guild is dumb.
We need to be 10 yards away from Span. We are right behind him.
Since Cthulhu almost always goes for span second, I highly recommend having him run kind of more straight towards the boss.
You can run straight through the boss, yes.
Yeah.
Not straight through. He gets yeeted if he gets too close.
You get too close, you get thrown all the way out.
we can
You
test
guys
that.
know what I mean.
Get off him.
Oh, what you said was
All the way
entirely wrong.
Yo, hey.
Fake news.
Should Span have a speed
Why
pot?
does everybody stand on NPCs? I don't get it.
I don't know, it might help get him in there quicker once he gets dismounted.
Well, I think once you're within range of them, anyone's fair game. So it's like it's basically just 2 laser beams. You got to stay the fuck away from me. Maybe 3.
Yeah. Seems like it's 2 guaranteed, pretty much. I haven't seen a third one hit you. I mean, I guess it's like a 1 in 40.
Like the last pull, we had 3 on me, which is perfect. Everyone stay alive. Or the one before that.
What?
Yeah, I got hit for 272k.
Wait longer for Span to go in. Span, can you survive?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It
But
only hits
no,
me for like 2K.
the problem isn't that. If you wait longer, he just targets someone behind the wall. He doesn't just keep shooting at Span. He'll shoot someone behind the wall and just kill everyone.
Can we bubble Span when he runs in?
What
I don't think
happened
that
there,
works.
guys? The only thing that happened there was people were too close to Span when he dismounted. Like they weren't ready for him to be dismounted, and they got. I mean,
Because
so
we weren't dismounted.
right, you guys weren't dismounted because he was only attacking him. But when he gets that first eye beam, he gets dismounted, and that's when you guys need to be fanning out more. Make sure you stay 10 yards away.
Span, it might help if you go in when the countdown timer says 1, and we'll go in when it says 0.
Just beat
So
the
we'll have
counter.
a clear amount of time between. You know?
Can you charge?
If that's what it requires, sure.
You charge into him, or just a question?
You hear,
I think
hear
it's,
this guy whispering?
I think his hitbox is like fucking huge. I don't know if I can intercept him.
Joke's on him. We already died.
My heart already exploding.
I mean, based on my family history, that's probably true.
He told me
If
my
only my
friends would
heart will
abandon
go
me.
on.
Jinx.
Super important that we fan out. As soon as we get down the stairs and we can fan out. Span, you gotta run right through the boss.
I will run right to him, but not through him, right?
Yeah,
You gotta
not
figure
completely
a way to
through
run
him.
right through him, boy.
Just right around him.
I've been told I'd be yeeted.
No, I'm just kidding. Just stay close to the middle as possible.
There.
Run to the the black stuff.
You guys that are far away, pulling closer to the other side so I can hit you with Sal.
No, I got you. All right, everybody's here. Let's buff up. I think we got it, man. It's just that pull.
Tanks
can
from Sal.
dicey.
Nature resistant potion is not bad to take right before this pull too.
Have that many.
Where's Elish?
He's running up.
Yeah, I can take like 4 beams before I die, so the healers don't need to freak out.
What kind of damage did the eye tentacles do? Is that nature as well?
Shadow.
Shadow.
Yeah, Mind Flay, Shadow.
The only nature damage is that green eye beam and the stomach acid. Everything else is melee or shadow. If you're filthy rich, I suppose.
It's progression. You should split.
Yo, if you're filthy rich, living action potions will remove that Mind Flay.
Yes. And
That
I
means it just
believe
goes
the
right to
gnome's
someone else.
racial will as well.
The green triangle's really close to the door.
Yeah, but those tentacles take a second to switch targets.
All right, how we looking, guys? We got all our buffs.
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Check. One's here.
Thanks, Phil. I'll pay you for that.
Mount up.
10 seconds.
All right.
Ghost man, go.
I see it. So
Did
ran
you
up.
see that? Fucking saying go?
Someone else got it.
Yeah.
No, that was me. I fucked up. I'm sorry.
Try to die outside.
It'll be a quick res.
Everybody stack. Just die.
3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3.
Oh, you're too goddamn tanky, goddammit.
3, 2, 1, 1.
Turn away from him.
Oh no, may have to run back. Maybe not. You might be able to get that. Yeah, I think you got to run back up.
I mean, everyone's dead. So
Well, those of us fortunate to die in the correct position.
Did we have a soul stone up or no?
Happened there? Why did half the raid die?
we had a peeker.
I-beam came through the wall.
Well,
So somebody ran in front of the thing and ran back like
before Stan ran.
Yes,
Yeah,
like they did.
Someone opened Pandora's box, you know.
Guess didn't learn from the last person who did it, huh?
Well, you can
That's
see the
that's
first
totally
person that got
nice.
the first person that got the I-beam was Evod, and that killed everybody.
Sorry, Nick.
Man, these things happen. We're
It
getting
happens.
it. There.
Can we
We're at the
revoke his
point where
mount?
the short bus is a big upgrade for us.
The amount of time we've done dumb shit, you know, we're all used to it by now.
Yo, at least we're wiping a bunch on the last boss, not the first one.
This is true.
I mean, that's the thing. It's not really the last one though.
I mean, technically though.
What's the
Yeah,
other
this
option?
isn't even the hardest boss.
Yo, looking on the dark side here. Jeez.
Let's all shame whoever was guilty. We'll just say shame together in Discord.
No.
Shit, we've got it many times this night. I mean, it's half the rate at this
Ding
point.
ding ding ding. Shame. Shame.
We're also
Ding,
trying to
ding.
get 5 mana boss.
After all we've done for you, Evod.
This is how you treat us.
Delete your mount, Evad.
Stream that.
Yeah, we do really need to be careful about that, man, because people are popping consumables and shit before the boss, and if you accidentally pull them, we all die. I'm not singling you out, Eva. It's just we all need to be more careful.
No, you're good. I'm sorry. That was my fault. The anticipation was killing me, and I fucked up. Won't happen again though.
You're okay. Don't worry about it.
Shame.
Pretty sure there's not one perfect person in the group.
Same.
Oh, poor Ailish. It's taking him so long because he has to fucking walk.
Well, he shouldn't have rezzed from the first place. We should have rezzed him. He should have waited.
Yeah, we can.
Was he in a good
Yeah,
spot?
let's get here and summon him.
He's being proactive.
But that's not proactive though.
I mean, I agree with you, Condon, but it is proactive.
It's not proactive if ultimately we end up having to wait on him. That's not proactive.
I got a new plan. We're gonna throw all the salt that Conduin's carrying on the eye and kill him.
I'm just kind of curious. Some people have rolled on everything in here, and why they don't have a mount.
We didn't bring them.
Yeah, if they weren't here Tuesday, they missed out.
Well, if we went to do the trio of bugs, well, you think another one drop?
Probably.
Oh no.
Are you
All right.
kidding
What?
me?
I thought, holy shit. Holy shit.
All right, let's go to the trio. We're going literally full
Stop
retard.
issuing raid commands, Leo. And what the fuck? Who did it that time? Seriously, we're just having this talk.
Ellis did it, man, because they summoned him right next to the door, I imagine.
Do we have to die now, or is it?
I think we're good.
I'm out of combat.
We're good. Just don't step in front of the door.
Summon.
Oh, did the summon like throw him in front of the door?
Yes.
No, it didn't. He just.
Oh,
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
I don't even think he died to that, did he?
No.
No, the person that get hit doesn't die.
Is the people after because it starts multiplying. Or each person.
Grab something to eat.
If you walk past that door hug the back wall always, period.
Is there any reason why we're even split if we all end up going in together anyways?
Yeah, I mean, it just puts you closer to being able to run towards your side.
I gotcha.
It also kind of lets us see if everyone's on their right, if they're going to the right spot.
I've been trying to hang to the back wall when I get to where I'm supposed to be at and let the people who need to go to the far side hug the center.
Don't get too close to that door.
Yeah, no peeking, guys. Don't worry, he's in there.
Oh, he's waiting on us.
It's not Schrodinger's eyeball. He will be there when we turn around the corner.
Double, you're making me really nervous there doing that.
No worries, brother. I won't do it. Trust me.
Yeah, we're feeling a little low on the trust right now, dude.
So is everyone here?
Is this a ready check or an actual?
This is a ready check to make sure everybody's here, ready to go.
Countdown.
I need mana.
Sandria.
Tanks, remove south.
Okay, so just real quick, last thing. If you don't have a marker on your head, you will be standing on the outside of the black circle that surrounds the boss, and you will just be killing tentacles and shit and just standing around. Only
you're
people
melee.
with marker. If you're melee, only people with markers will be DPSing the eyeball.
I think Fale lost his marker.
Again? Damn.
I don't know. He keeps failing at being weak.
I'm gonna do one more ready check. Make sure everybody's ready to go as the buffs and all that shit, and then we will do a full timer.
All right.
I don't know what's going on. My monitor is like not connecting right now.
Does that mean you're not ready?
Yeah, I don't turning it on and off again, I guess.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, your voice is also kind of choppy.
Can we get Mark of the
Might
Wild?
just be
on
my
the group
headphones.
The Wild.
I think the whole raid needs.
Thank you.
Who's slacking now, Leo?
There's two of us.
I don't have Mark of the Wild either.
Yeah, same.
Me neither.
The guy who's lagging is one of the Mark of the Wild givers.
There we go. He's back.
Yeah, sure.
The virus a little bit, I guess.
Jesus Christ.
The new robot in the guild.
Fail.
You've been replaced, kind of.
Time for you to.
All right, 35.
I don't know.
Nobody move until Span goes through those doors, and then give him 10 yards.
4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, go in, guys.
Go. Fan out.
Start fanning out.
Get away from Span.
2, 1. 4, 3.
Span, you're gonna back up.
1.
Gotcha.
Nice job, guys.
Are neither one of us going in, Nick?
I'm not.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Elish, don't move when he glares you. Just take it.
You guys should might as well space apart a little bit. Make sure you're
1, 4, 3,
Alright.
2, 1, 3, 2, 1.
Tackles.
Son of a.
Start rotating.
You got ice.
4, 3.
I think Group 2 and Group 1 are good.
4, 3.
Make sure you're getting back to your spots now, guys.
Run.
4, 3, 2.
Clarence in 5.
A lot of people still stacked up. Get to your spot.
Alright, glares over. Make sure you're spread out.
Chris Irving, you're like way out of range or place.
3, 2, 1.
Calvin, move to your right a little bit.
Put star in, Sandria.
Smack it, stop moving.
4,
Smack us, be right behind Moon.
2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1.
Rotate.
Get tentacles.
4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, should be getting back to your spots.
Clarence in 3.
4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Con one.
Yeah.
4, 3, 2. 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Damn.
4,
Damn, y'all in front.
2, 1. 4, 3,
I'm good, Divine.
2, 4, 1, 3, 2, 1.
Claire.
4, 3, 2, 2.
Groups 1 and 2, you're good.
4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, Chunky, get in there. Take a melee now.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Your poisons are about to expire.
2, 4, 1. 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 4, 1, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
wisdom on the
Glare.
boss.
4, 3, 2, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Tentacles.
4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
King kick what?
3, 2, 1.
Off the ice
Back to your
stalk?
spot.
Kick,
Huh.
pump, CC, shield bash.
Okay. That's
Does
good to know.
weaponry, CS.
Okay, 'cause yeah, I know someone asked earlier if you could like kick it, and somebody like confirmed and said no. So yeah, I guess if we can kick it with like pummel and stuff, that's huge.
I just did it right now. You can interrupt him.
Okay.
One of your
Okay.
weapons is not poisoned.
We got a bunch of tentacles behind me by the gongs. Somebody can go get those, please. Unless you're fine, healer.
I don't think the claw tentacles matter much. I think it's just the eye stalks. The claw ones like just smack people if they're close. At least from what I've been watching, I don't think they do shit if no one's near them.
Well, the danger is that they smack you into other people and then you get a combo beam.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
you
like
can't
if they're
do that.
on their own in a back corner somewhere, I don't know.
But you can't let them get out of control though.
Death glare ends in 3 seconds. 2,
If they
1.
knock you in the air and right into the dark glare, so up kill me.
Eye tentacles are gonna spawn in 10 seconds. Eye tentacles in 3, 2, 1.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Dark glare in 15 seconds.
Alright, just die.
We're getting this, bro, for sure.
We just got too many people dying, like, randomly, man. It seems like every couple seconds one person dies. Not good.
Hug the red beam.
Why are you telling them to die though?
There's not
It
enough.
has-
Yeah.
There's not.
I mean, at least let them see phase 2.
I don't. Once the
Yeah,
next
we're not
phase
getting
is
phase
better.
2 within the next 5 minutes.
4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2,
Progress.
1. 4, 3.
I think with 5 more people, we probably could have got it.
Yeah, one thing I've noticed. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you. One thing I've noticed is people are like, when they get targeted by the I-beam, they're stutter stepping around. Don't move. Don't move. Don't panic and start running in circles. I'm seeing that quite a lot. Do not move.
Yo, quick question. If the
One
laser
of your weapons is not
isn't
poisoned.
really close to us, do we have to move?
No, if you're on the opposite side of the room and the laser is not going to pass through your area, you do not have to move.
Yeah, I wasn't moving a lot. I mean, there's not a chance for him to do an I-beam while the laser's going, right? So
No.
Right.
I don't think he's reset yet. Is he?
You really should be paying attention to where it started at and where it's going to go to. And if it's in your area, just start running instantaneously to get around the other side. I've been running right on the edge of the eyeball through the dark. You can get back around to your area very quickly. You hug the middle really tight.
And if it's moving away from you, you do not need to move at all.
Do we want the melee that's DPS and the boss to turn around and kill the tentacles, or no?
They shouldn't have to, honestly.
Now, splitting the DPS between the boss and the tentacles, the people on the boss need to be just blowing up the boss the whole time, dude.
Well, that and if they turn around for the tentacles, people are going to end up stacked.
Right,
Also,
yeah, that's what
also, as you're running away, you need to kill the tentacles that are left behind. Some of them were hitting people across the room.
We wouldn't be trying Visk if we tried that. We'd be trying Oro.
Yeah, a bisque was only a possibility if we just came in here and dominated, and that's the exact opposite of what we've done.
Hey, but just saying that initial run in, we did really well there. I don't think we lost a single person on that run in.
right. It was a good run. Yep. Good initiation.
And
So I
that's
have a
half the
question.
fight right there.
Oh, son of a bitch. I started running just through the whole place. Instead of taking the teleport.
El Hansel, did you say you had a question?
Yes. Myself, Hansel, and Logo were all standing in our spots. We were all farther than 10 away from each other. And some beams came through and killed all of us.
Wait,
So
what
we were
killed all the green beam killed all of you?
Or the
was it,
or the lightning
like
type
light,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the mind play.
Yeah, the mind flay.
So El Hansel, you can counterspell the eye tentacles when they're doing that white lightning.
We didn't have them on our side. It was coming from across the room.
Yeah, they can go all the way across the room. Yeah, that's why you gotta kill them quick.
Was that at the beginning or the end of the fight, El Hansel?
Well, it was into my fight, but it was not really the beginning because we were up for a while. But I can't reach all the way across the room with that.
Well, at a
Yeah.
certain point, we lost so many people that we didn't have people on the other side of the room killing the tentacles.
Exactly. I got killed by the same thing, El Hansel. We just didn't have enough DPS to kill all the eye guys.
Oh, another thing Star was pointing out, I'll call it out in Discord because no one reads raid chat. You need to pay attention when Dark Glare is about to start if you're in front of the big ass eyeball or not. Because people are dying to the Dark Glare when it starts.
Yeah, you need to get to one side or the other of that eyeball.
Yeah, that's what happened. He was staring at me, and a claw tentacle came up out of the ground and knocked me right into the dark eye beam.
That's just bad luck right there.
Dark glare, yeah.
So we lost little goat. I mean, we gotta start talking like, do we even have enough DPS here to do this? Like, we're 6 people down.
No, we just
really
have
don't
to have
think we
more
do.
firing power for the tentacles, or the more the spells they get off, the more people we lose, and it just. It's a
Well, if we're
snowball.
losing like 10 people before the first eye beam round even happens.
The practice is good. Because I think it was better that run because honestly, I didn't feel so taxed healing people, so it seemed like people were taking less damage.
That's an issue with. That's an issue with DBM. DBM automatically puts the star on somebody who's getting eye beam,
You can change which mark it's placed on what.
and it's one of if you have an assist that it doesn't to everybody.
The raid leads DBM overrides everyone else's.
Right.
Your courage will fail.
Try Oro at all tonight, or
Cthulhu. Or when? After, if there's time left.
I mean, it is making me wonder now that if we do this again and we fail and we start losing more people, then we can't even go do Bug Tree or an Oro, and we get nothing out of tonight.
We get experience.
It'll get easier and easier.
I mean,
Like
we've.
we just lost it.
I'm just saying we've already missed a bunch of lockouts on down on some of these bosses. That's all I'm saying.
Well, it should be easier for us to down this boss since there's less of us, because then there's less of a problem of crowding. That's what I was thinking going in.
It's
We
very
haven't
true.
even seen phase 2. Phase 2's a straight burn.
When does phase 2 happen?
When we
When
kill
you
the
kill
big
'em.
eyeball.
What do we get him to? 15%?
You're down to 100K that time.
Can we summon eyelash?
Tanks remove south.
It's good to get your ass kicked every once in a while. It's a good thing.
Well, the thing is, it's like, honestly, this fight is empirically easier than Twin Imps, but it requires everyone to execute, whereas Twin Imps is just hard for like a few people.
And once the tanks start executing properly, Twin Imps is easy.
Unfortunately, this is about self-awareness and everyone having to pay attention and not relying on someone calling things out for them, which
Our
we do a
guild's
lot.
weakness.
Sounds like a big rip.
I would say just for this future fight for Cthulhu, everybody needs to basically memorize their positions, because that's where you're going to be from now on. So familiarize yourself.
Yeah, you shouldn't like the idea of the markers is great, and you should they help as a reference. You should know where you're going to be without them being there, though. Like you should know where you're supposed to end up.
There's a lot of markers inside the room too that you can kind of reference.
Gongs.
Same here, yeah.
There's a repair bot on the other side over there.
All right, just everybody be careful.
Wrong other side.
I just
That
saw
was
6 people.
That was great.
That was risky as hell.
Yeah,
Somebody-
use the gongs, dude, or the entrance door to help you. Because I got lost one of those times. I got kind of confused on where the hell I was.
Did we really not summon Elish again?
It's okay though.
I already put a summon on them.
Oh.
They did not accept it.
Oh, because he said he was going to take the marathon if we died again. Like a
Stretching his legs. Sometimes you just got to take a walk, you know.
Phil, I don't know why it keeps taking that marker off you, man.
He literally just said why.
It puts it on the target of the I-beam.
Oh.
You can change that in DBM settings.
Our group knows where to go this time, but it's in the future.
You know, maybe we could down this boss if Span had a red mount.
Fuck you, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, red would piss the boss off more, and he'd definitely do 3 beams on Span.
Like a bullfighter.
Straight up.
Okay. Focus. Are we pulling right after? Is this the pull?
Yeah.
All right.
15 seconds.
Focus and get your asses together and go in properly.
Yes, sir.
And stop sucking.
5 seconds.
Everybody wait for Span. 10 yards behind Span.
Go.
Go in.
Stay away from Span.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Perfect.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Somebody call out beams, please. Beams, I mean.
4,
I got you.
3, 2, 1. 4,
Eye tentacles in 10 seconds. Followed by dark glare in 8 seconds. Eye tentacles now. Dark glare now.
Chunky.
Burn those tentacles, dudes.
Group 2, you gotta move. Same group 1.
Dark glare ends in 16 seconds. 15. Eye tentacles in 10 seconds. Eye tentacles in 3, 2, 1.
Damn it, Nick. I moved out of the range, but it just caught you at the very edge.
Fail, you're going way too far from your group.
Dark glare in 20 seconds. Dark glare in 10 seconds, followed by tentacles. Eye tentacles 1 second after. Dark glare in 3, 2, 1, followed by eye tentacles.
Kill tentacles. Burn the tentacles.
There's that one on that far side. Nice. Dark glare ends in 15 seconds. Dark glare ends in 8 seconds. Careful, blue circles on the opposite side of where we're supposed to be. Dark glare ends in 1 second. Eye tentacles spawn in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
Burn the tentacles.
Ooh, Plexus, I hope we don't get it. Nice.
Oh, Grady, please move to your left.
Dark glare in 15 seconds. Dark glare in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Eye tentacles in 3, 2, 1.
Burn tentacles. While you're running around, burn the tentacles, please.
Dark glare ends in 15 seconds. Dark glare ends in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Dark glare's done. Sorry, that was weird. The DBM ended, but the eye went for like an extra second. Eye tentacles and yeah. Now.
Burn the eye tentacles. Kind of when you still got one up by you.
Wisdom on the boss.
Dark glare in 12 seconds.
Stack up.
If I just monitor his cast bar, I can.
Dark glare in 2, 1. Care.
Can we get a B-res on Chucky Milk?
Eye tentacles in 3, 2, 1.
Kill the tentacles. We got one on the far side, 2 on the far side need to be murdered. Kill them.
Dark Glare ends in 8 seconds.
Just be res a healer.
3, 2, 1. Eye tentacles in 10 seconds. Eye tentacles in 3, 2, 1.
Burn the tentacles. Stun them if you can.
Or interrupt them.
Woo! We need B-res. Is any confirmation on the B-res?
No, it costs a shitload of mana.
Dark Glare in 10 seconds.
For the sake of seeing it, when the eyeball dies, you're gonna stack south over by the staircase. Don't go up the staircase, just stay kind of on it. Everybody has to go because the big tentacles that deal a lot of damage will spawn into your feet. We need to control where they spawn.
Yeah. I'm pinging it right now. As soon as this guy dies, everybody fall back, stay spread out on my ping. Pinging it right now. Good job so far, by the way. Alright, Span, here you need to charge in on these tentacles. Span needs to be the first person to be on these tentacles or you will die.
Sethuna is immune to damage, so don't attack him until the tentacles in the belly die.
And then once the tanks have aggro here, we're good to go on. Okay.
Wisdom. Thank you.
I'm
Careful
below
for
by
that one that
myself.
just rezzed.
Oh, hey, Bob.
Yeah, we can't do shit. Let's get out of here.
Eye beams up, eye tentacles up, small ones.
Oh.
So we don't stay stacked, do we? Or do we? Because someone's got to kill those tentacles that spawn around there.
Someone has to kill those.
Oh, I got stuck between the tentacle and the wall and it wouldn't let me out.
This big ass tentacle just destroyed us, dude.
No, it wasn't the big ass one, it was the several little ones around the circle, man.
Yeah, range need to take the ones in the back. Melee need to take the ones in the front.
You can tab target and stand on this side and reach them from over here.
Although that was better. I mean, honestly.
Well, but does he start doing the eye beam again when he
Yeah, we
when
got
the
chained.
little ones spawn?
No, a bunch of us got chained.
No, it was just
we
the
got-
mind
no,
flare.
that-
Mind flares.
It was a green
No, it was the
that
beam.
chained between
So,
us.
so you need to
What?
re-spread out as soon as after you stack, is what you're saying.
Yep.
Yeah.
We basically stack to predict the spawn of the big tentacle, and then we start spreading out. Melee will spread close to Cthulhu, and then range will spread on kind of on the sides, so they can have a clear shot to the back tentacles.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
One
it's
of
just,
the
it's
eye,
just too much
one
of a
the
walk.
one of the big tentacles started doing the eye beam thing.
Yeah, there's also a big tentacle with an eye. That's priority. That's priority, and then the other big one, is the second the second one we need to kill. But if it spawns first, obviously we nuke it down.
That was a good attempt, guys.
Yeah, that was way better.
Can you do me a favor, man? Because Fale keeps getting fucked because he has star and it puts that on somebody who gets targeted. You can fix that in DBM and take it off. I think you're raid leader, so it should be you.
Yeah, if you go to the, you press /DBM, and that brings up the settings, and you go to the Cthulhu like page or part of it, and there's a check mark box for what does it say? It
Marking
says
a
set
star.
icons on I-beam targets, and it has a star next to it, and you just uncheck that.
Kind of unnecessary. I mean, it calls it out anyhow.
Yeah, it'll yell out their name. It just won't take the star off of fail and put it on them.
Okay, I think I clicked it.
So that should fix it. And whoever is raid lead next time has to do the same thing.
Everybody should just do that.
That would be, yeah.
Okay, that's okay, Elish. Thank you for coming, man.
I agree with Star. We should do a different boss now, right?
Yeah, we really need to be getting a full 40 people experience on this and get them to the phase 2 to see it. Just teaching 30 of our 40 raiders how to do it kind of sucks.
Yeah, I
I
feel
mean,
you.
we
Just,
made good progress.
yeah, I know. That's the only reason it sucks. We got so far, you know. We can do Oro. I mean, that's the other one we wanted to tackle tonight.
I feel like we're pretty close, though, man. You want to give it one more shot on Cthulhu, or?
We just won't get it with this few DPS because there's not enough people on the tentacles to prevent so much damage from going out that we can't out heal it. So at best, we just be getting more experience, and
Yeah.
I just don't think that we need that at this point. I mean, we pretty
We're
much get
missing
it.
7 slots.
Yeah, because the mind flay from across the room is just deadly.
Also, for healers, there is a way to know who is about to take a lot of damage since you can see who Sifuna is casting that laser on. The one that does like 3,000 nature damage. Usually what I'll do is I'll just be pre-casting a holy light on them as soon as I see who's about to take 3,000, so they're healed really fast. So if they get beamed and then one of those eye tentacles pops up, I died that way once. Can't let a whole 10% health. That has to go up at least a little bit pretty quick.
So are we still taking the portal then?
We should probably go kill the bug trio, right?
Yeah, we should definitely do the bug trio. It's free loot.
We're gonna run back then.
I guess. I mean, a lot of people already took the teleport, though. It's the only thing.
Yeah, a bunch of us are here by Oro. Why not just try that one, and we can do the bug trio before we leave, right?
Oro's a straight burn. We got 30,
Yeah, you gotta have more DPS for that.
Oh, do we not have enough?
Not for Oro, no way.
Okay.
We
Again,
could do
missing
bug trio
7
though.
slots.
All right, everybody back to bug trio then, right?
Yep.
I think all our slots are pretty much DPS, aren't they?
Yeah, that's all that's left too. I mean, we haven't lost any healers or tanks. It's kind of sad.
I mean, it
I think
didn't
we
have to
might
be
have to
this way.
recruit.
We wasted so much time just trying to get an actual attempt in because of the stupid wipes.
Well, that's part of the learning process. Then.
Yeah, it's part of the fight.
Yeah, if everyone knew how to do it perfectly before we attempted it, it wouldn't be an attempt. It'd just be
I think he's talking about getting accidentally wiped in the hallway.
That's exactly what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Is that's part of the learning process too? I think.
You guys,
Like,
you guys are
we're
just
gonna
being-
make a
you guys
bunch
are
of
being too
stupid
kind.
mistakes.
There's one thing that's good as the skill is good at is ass pulling.
Yep.
No, I mean, it's not something that should happen, but I mean, it
But
did.
we're professionals at it.
It happens.
I mean, after the way we treated Evad, I don't think anyone else is gonna do it.
Shame.
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 Spans is the funniest.
I know. So
You know, Span's just got that kind of voice that, like, you really feel it. Yeah, it feels like your dad's telling you shame.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Bro, I just want to do Cthulhu until we get it down, dog.
That's like running yourself against a wall, hoping it's going to break before your skull does.
we just don't have that people tonight, man.
What are you talking about? We got to phase 2.
And
That
then
doesn't mean
die.
we're gonna finish it. I mean, you got to look at mana. Without the DPS, that means more spells get off, which means more healing. Unless we replaced all the empty spots with healers, it's not gonna happen.
Well, you would want to replace them with DPS, not healers, right?
Well, I mean, that's my point. With the DPS that we have, you'd have to have the rest of the raid full of healers for that to actually even have a chance.
Also, we do need everybody learning, you know? I
We've
mean,
got
it's
a lot
good
of
that
melee.
we got this experience, but
I mean, it's disappointing to me that we couldn't even get people to show up for this, and it's like, who's missing? I'm looking at the list. I don't see Half Squat. I don't see Unz. I don't see Omaya.
Maybe we need
yeah,
more
we
incentive
started
for
5 down,
Thursdays,
I
like 50% more DKP for Thursdays.
Or
I
just
like
more
that.
champions. We need more
Or
people.
take off 50 DKP if you don't show up.
No, I
mean,
don't like that.
You lose the
Pigs are better
DKP by
than
not
Swigs.
being there. I mean, you
Yeah,
lose some.
you
lose a lot.
lose for not being there.
Not being
That's
there on
exactly.
Thursday, you're losing a lot. Like you're not priority for a while now. Like if
Yeah.
you weren't here today, you're not getting a brand spanking new piece of loot for like a month.
And
It's
then
not
there's
necessarily true.
Hesky and Puck, and I don't even know if Hesky and Puck were here on Tuesday, to be honest with you.
You're looking to get like a big ticket item. You're not getting it for a long time if you miss like even one.
And Levin misses so much that honestly, we need to recruit another hunter who is going to be here consistently. Because right now it's strict, and then Shankster when he doesn't have stuff going on.
There's a female hunter that we have, don't we?
Who?
Yeah.
No, but we have
Nope, making it up.
Jardini. We have
Yeah.
Jardini.
Well, that's Jardini
That's
Shankster.
Oh,
I mean,
that's true.
I mean, the good news is that there's a lot of guilds doing loot council, and I heard a lot of people are sick of it. So we definitely can get some new people if you guys really want to.
So why does the monolith DKP thing say I have 3 different DKPs?
Because we've got 3 different people with the add-on. The one you should look at is Nicholas. That's the correct one.
Let's buff up.
You could probably put it back to 7 groups.
Nick, broadcast the DKP so they're all the same. Can we merge the groups into smaller ones so that we're not wasting mana on buffing 3 people?
And who's our third tank? We can put him over in the tank group.
Chris, probably.
Let's remove self.
Are we moving group 8 or no?
Just thinking too, it kind of sucked when we got there for our first attempt when we all had the world buffs, and then yeah, we didn't even get our attempt with the world buffs either. So that's tough.
Well, half of us did.
Oh, right. Sorry, half.
We were all running around like chickens with our heads cut off that first one.
Mhm.
We didn't understand the strat. I think it would have been a wipe anyway.
Mhm.
Sorry.
I'm not gonna let you guys make this my grandbaby's fault now. So be nice.
No one shamed Chris, just Yvonne.
Shame.
Shame, careless, shame.
All right, we're all here. Let's go.
Maybe we'll come up with a repercussion in the future for doing stuff like that.
Is it Kree that we kill first or second?
Kree is first.
I don't think it really matters, but
Oh, it absolutely matters.
There's different loot that drops off. Whoever you kill last.
I'm saying it depends on which one you kill last is really the most game-changing thing in the fight.
Let us kill Kree last.
Isn't that hard mode?
It
Yeah,
is, I know.
Yeah, I want to kill them in different orders too. We just hard mode version is hard.
I mean, this is it's the second boss. We come in here with full world buffs. It's no big deal. You know.
Do you actually know what happens if you kill Kree last?
It drops
Nick.
the loot I want.
What, that trinket?
I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure I could look
No.
it up on YouTube and find out in like 5 minutes before the fight. It's really not that difficult. What happens, Leo?
He's enraged, he's fearing people, and he's leaving acid pools everywhere.
Oh,
it's a clusterfuck.
Oh man, that sounds difficult. All right, Dan, you're gonna take square. Let's put Chris on square with span. Parth or Tally, you're gonna take skull, and Up, you're taking X.
Tally's on skull, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's roll.
All right, we going?
Four, three, two, one.
Bandage if you're low. Moving X after this.
We need a kick on Yaj.
Four, three, two.
Get out of the gas.
One.
Fear in 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Fear in 15 seconds. Fear in 5 seconds.
4,
3, 2, 1. Fear. fear in 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Fear.
Kill the ads.
Yeah, there's no timer for this one. He just like charges people, I think, or
Yeah.
whatever he does. Oh, okay.
I mean, once it's just him, he's basically a fucking trash mob.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he'll charge people, but it don't.
I mean, we could stack.
We can't even
Everybody
stack
get a
on
little
starters.
closer.
Oh, super garbage.
Shit.
Yeah, well, the neck's like okay, I guess.
Here's way better.
I mean, not really way better. I think some people downplay intellect.
You're a
Paladins is not bad. It's like beefy plus
It's
MP5.
good.
That's what I wear.
That's your top 3 stats right there. I mean, besides stamina, but I like having a little stamina, to be honest.
The blue PvP neck.
Don't forget your insignia off the boss's body.
Thank you for the rest.
So what are we doing?
I don't know. We don't have enough people for much anything. Y'all want to do AQ20?
I gotta call it a night.
Alright, if y'all quit running, I'll throw down a portal.
I mean, I guess I would be down to do AQ20.
I would do 20.
Same.
Oh, well, you know what? If we're going to do 20, I don't want us to leave then. Well, I'll put a portal for those who are going to log. The rest of us can just run out. Well, once you take the portal, if you're going to bed, then drop group.
Can we see a 1 in raid chat if you want to do 20? I'm on
I
the
wish I
fence,
could,
so.
but I need to catch up on some of the sleep I've missed the past few days.
Same boat.
There's no sleep.
Sorry, guys. I'm calling it a night.
Okay, so we got no tanks, right?
Yeah, it seems like we don't have a tank.
No
Alright,
opportunity?
okay.
What about up?
She bolted.
Don't really want to pug a tank. I don't know.